Well, figure I'll give you guys an update with stuff. Sorry I've been working on the Camaro. Been trying to get some stuff done with my house. Had a good friend of mine that's a contractor. He's worked with insurance companies before. He came out to reduce some of this. Good, like I said, a good friend of mine, great contractor. But with that being said, there's just some things that I've noticed, and how should I say this, not have it sound wrong? I'm not displeased with his work, but I'm not quite satisfied either. He's a good guy. He's in lodge with me. He's a brother. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And in the end of the day, I don't have a contract with him. He's been waiting for the insurance contract, and he's going to match their, or insurance appraisal or estimate. Estimate would be the right word. So anyway, with that being said, I don't have anything in writing from him, but there's just some things that I'm not, like I said, I'm not overall pleased with. One thing I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to back up here before I say it. I'm going to see if you guys notice it. Sorry about the mess. My whole living room's a mess right now. So you look from there, you look over there, and look over there, and look over there. Now, what I want to point out is that, okay, he did tell me he was going to lower, let me lower the camera, lower this a little bit, because some of the wires got damaged when screws were getting put in, and well, I had to run at least one new wire, actually 2 new wires. And the other problem there was when the box got changed, because this house has all steel boxes pretty much. When they got changed, some of the wires just got cut. Instead of being cut right at the switches, they were cut right at the box. So this box versus that box, this box here is over 8 inches lower. And you can notice it when you're looking in the room. I mean, it's noticeable. That's one thing. I'll point out another thing. He redid the whole front here. I'm gonna have an issue doing the. I'm gonna have to cut a triangle sliver when I put the door in. Now, let me go get my level here. Now, I did drag out a level. I mean, it is level, but it's, it's not much you can do with that. So you can see it's more or less level there, more or less level on this bottom. Put this up against that. It's pretty much level against the front board that's attached to the stuff. But I gotta figure out what to do, because I don't think this was like this beforehand, but I never had the door off. And I don't remember seeing a triangle sliver when they did the framing on the door. As you can see, there's no gap there. There's a gap there. Now, this side's gonna be even worse, because this board here, it's got multiple screws from the outside. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me do it this way. Now, you can see from the outside, when I go to put boards on it, you can see it's nice and tight. Then you go down, and you can see where it tightens back up, because this is bowed down in the middle, and these boards are tight from the outside. You can see the screws going through. You can even see a gap. He's got that there going down to there. So what I gotta do is I gotta take this board here back off from the outside and try to put my level on it from the outside and see if it's level. I haven't done it yet. It's like 30 degrees outside today. So I gotta figure that out. And I'm gonna have to deal with the bottom, because let me stop this for a minute. when we look down here, you can see that's there. I mean, I know this is a sill plate of the house. You can't do too much with it. But I got to bring this up at least this far. So I'm going to have to cut a sliver of OSB to go on the outside. I actually need to bring it up a little bit more for the door, for the height of it. So that's not that big of a deal to deal with what's going to be there for a gap. It's just, I got to deal with that. Oh, and by the way, with this whole deal here, I was told the door's ready to install, and all we had to do was buy a door and slam it in there, and it'll be done in a half an hour. Now, yeah, I guess you could say the door's ready to install, but doing the finish woodwork on it's going to be a pain. It's not going to set right. It's not going to seal right. I guess we could take care of that with shims and then hide it with the quarter round for the siding. But my concern is water intrusion, is that I'm going to get water behind the molding. I'm going to get water here. I'm going to get water there. And it's just going to screw up everything. Now, let me stop this for a minute and turn off the light so you guys can see something else I've noticed. Now, I got that recording. Let me show you guys something that's interesting. This here is original paneling. Sorry about the bad lighting right at the moment, but this is how you can see it. You look down here, down at where the base is, you don't see any light. You go over to where he's done, and you can see the light going through the bottom down there where there wasn't a board shimming it like on the other side. Okay, so there's not a board shimming it, so of course I got air coming in and I got light coming in. If I got light coming in, I definitely got a lot of air. So I'm standing here, I can feel the cold air coming up. But when I first felt it, I thought, well, maybe it was coming through this because there wasn't a board there. So let me turn this light back, or not a board, I'm sorry, insulation there. But you can see on the bottom of that, I got air, I got light. It's just, it's not quite right. And this framing is right, I guess. He just didn't want to cut the boards. He didn't want to deal with the wiring. I guess he's not quite an electrician. Yeah, and that was the other problem I dealt with. I had to go through and fix the wiring. He came out, he was out here half a day, and he couldn't get one of the switches to work right. So when the screws got put in there, he blew the other switch, so I had to fix it, and then that did the long story. I had to go through and just do it myself. The other great thing is I don't even know what to say with this. He was telling me, well, I don't know how I'm going to get this side of the box to sit out right for the drywall. Well, just put a board from here to there. You know, attach the board here and have that like that, I guess. I mean, you put some screws here to hold the drywall to it and hold, you know. Or maybe even put a shim in here, I guess, if you want. You can put a shim or two in there to push it out to sit with the drywall. I mean, but that was the other thing. He was going to wait to come out and fix the wiring when he put the door in. And this was a week and a half ago. So that's just part of it. And when he went to go order the doors a week and a half ago, he was told they're going to be 2 weeks. Actually, no, I guess it's almost 2 weeks now. Anyway, I guess Friday would have been 2 weeks. He was told that the doors would be 2 weeks out. So he was going to order them, and I called him 3 days ago, and he informed me that the doors hadn't been ordered yet. So I decided to have him cancel it. We're going to supposedly meet out at Lowe's. I called another friend of mine that's a contractor from high school, talked to him. What are the best doors you can get around here locally? And it's a pain to find doors right now. Nobody has doors. So I went to Lowe's. I ended up getting a Feather River door. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad looking door. I don't know if I like the light to the window, because at night I got all these windows. I got the road out front. I get headlights hitting. So I'm probably going to end up having to rig up a curtain on it. It is what it is. But anyway, yeah, so I ended up ordering that. He was supposed to order me a screen door too. Now, when I'm doing this video, putting it together online, I'm going to edit it and show you guys some pictures I sent him of a half-view screen door, my original screen door and the screen door that I wanted to order, which is a half-view. For those that may not understand what a half-view is literally the screen door comes up to about here, you know, the middle of the door frame. So you have half light coming in. You have glass on top and you have a screen on the top. You can have either or. And that's why I said to him, well, I like the half views because you could hide the glass down on the door and you don't have to store it anywhere, which I think is awesome. So that way I don't have a piece of glass that I got to hide somewhere and keep safe and try not to break. And in the end of the day, when he canceled all the stuff, he sent me his quote from the place. After sending him a picture of the screen door I want, a picture of my old screen door, which was a half view, and the link to the manufacturer's site from the place that he was ordering, showing the screen door I want, describing it as being a half view. The quote he sent me was for a full view door, which is glass top to bottom on the storm door, or screen door, whatever you want to call it. I guess storm door would be correct. Anyway, it's got glass top to bottom. That's what he was going to order me. Not quite what I want. So it would have been a $600 screen door. That wasn't what I wanted. I don't care about the price. I'm not complaining about that. If it was a half view, life would have been great. But it wasn't. So it's a good thing I canceled. And then one of the quotes he sent me earlier on showed the pillars that he was going to get as being about 50% more than the quote that he emailed me the other day. I don't know what to say with that either. Everybody's got to make markup. Everybody's got to make money. I understand that. I don't have an issue with that. But I just, you know, where do you say when on what you're making with markup? I mean, that's my whole view on that. I still got to go through, figure out what I'm going to do with the floors. Because there is oil. You can see it's all screwed up there from when the car hit it, came in. That got all screwed up. And you back up here, you can see if I can get in the light. I really can't see it. It's hard to see on a phone. There you go. You can see all the speckles there. And you look going back that way, and it's all speckled from the oil because it came in all this way. I still got to go through and figure out how to deal with that up there. There's speckles on my ceiling. So that's about the gist of it. I figure I'll show you guys what's going on with this and explain, hey, sorry I haven't been working on the Camaro. I've had to fix this, and I've been having issues with this. I might end up editing this video more, so if I'm talking and you guys just hear me stop talking, it's just because I changed what I wanted to say. Because, you know, I don't know what to say. But anyway, hey, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment. Try to be nice with your comments on this video. Because like I said, the contractor is a good friend of mine. I see some things that I don't quite agree with, but they work. So please be nice. I understand there's different ways of doing carpentry. So, and, you know, like I said, just be nice about the stuff. So, well, anyway, hey, thank you all for watching. I'll catch up with you later. Another quick thing, just so you guys understand this. There is no insulation in this. It will have insulation put back in it when it gets done. He asked me if I wanted it insulated the day that he was here before he left. And for what he did here, he was here at 8 in the morning, and he left, it was like 7 at night, so he was here like 12 hours. Yeah, and that was including the demo of the wall, taking the old metal door out, so he probably spent maybe half a day or whatever demoing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to think with it all. So, But I wasn't here when he was building it. I left somebody else here to watch, make sure everything was good, and help him out if he needed help. So I just want to be clear on that so you guys can understand. That's about it. There's nothing else I can really think of. I just wanted to mention that. So, but it will be insulated when it's done, so don't even mention that. I'm going to take care of that, before the drywall gets done. I might end up doing the drywall myself. I'm not sure. I did redo all the drywall in here before because of another contractor that couldn't understand why paneling wouldn't sit flat when you use 3 different thicknesses of drywall. I guess according to him it should sit flat, and that's a whole nother story, which I'll cover some of that because I found some work that guy screwed up and cut corners on when I took stuff apart. So, but that's a whole nother video, whole nother day. It just adds complexity to this whole deal. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Thanks for watching, and sorry for dragging you all along and rambling. Okay. I thought I was done showing you guys stuff. Let me show you something else. I was looking at this trying to figure out what he did do. I guess he wanted to overlap my boards. This board, which is this board. But you get looking, this board goes down and it's cut right there. Nice old cold air pocket coming in. You get looking and it's not, it's, it's, I don't understand what he did. I guess what he did is he pulled this board here, which is the old original board, up and shoved this one underneath and then screwed it in. And okay, well, let me just show that. Let me just show this to you guys, okay? Go down. You can see the gap going out, okay? That's outside light. Let me turn this light off so we can see this better here. Okay, let's see all the light. See how that gets narrower and narrower and narrower until there's none here. Gap here, none there, a little bit there, and it goes away. Okay, I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's a hell of a gap. I mean, the board you see out there is a 2x4. That's on the outside. I'm gonna go out there and take that 2x4 off, and then we can see the gap. I'll see if I can see it from outside, I guess.